My stance is respect and kindness cost nothing. You can have.
In 1902, England colonized what is now known as Kenya in East Africa. The goal was to turn Kenya into an agricultural colony and to use the proceeds of the sale of food to fund other projects in East Africa. England turned the native African people into what could be called indentured servants. And when they began to complain, England shipped in people from other colonies, specifically India, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka, throwing off the balance of power that the tribes people and the native Africans once had. This created an internal refugee crisis where millions of Africans that were native to the country did not have jobs or opportunities, or even land. Instead of giving people jobs and opportunities, England created a caste system within the country of squatters, contractual workers, and casual workers. Most of the people within the native Kikuyu and Luo tribes were considered squatters, and if they were caught farming on anyone else's land besides their own, they were sentenced to 270 days of free labor, basically forcing them to work for the same government that opposed them for free. After decades of mistreatment, the Kikuyu tribe decided to revolt. England responded by stripping them of further rights and even making it so they couldn't travel within their own country. The Kikuyu tribe responded with an armed resistance. This is the beginning of the Mau Mau revolt against the British colonizing government. The British government decided the best course of action was to start mass arresting thousands of Kikuyu people. The British government threw thousands of them into concentration and internment camps. And that's if they were lucky. The British policy was to unalive them on sight, including men, women, and children. And women were subject to gang violence of a certain nature. Estimated that 11,000 Kikuyu people, men, women, and children, were unalived on the spot when British people raided villages. And it's estimated that 150,000 Kikuyu people were unalived in internment camps. The majority of these atrocities happened within the lifetime of Queen Elizabeth, and while she was not directly responsible for the policy, her official title gave her complete knowledge to what was going on. Until this day, the Kikuyu people of Kenya have never received any apology for what's happened.